Hey everyone, welcome to the Sons of Fire Online Hot Sauce Festival. We're starting out early this morning, and as you can see, I'm Jiff the Fireman. Hot Mama Alex is to my side here.
Hello.
We'll be doing what we can. Bit of a rush job. We had a problem with our computer back at the house, so we had to run down to the office and set it up here. But so we're set up in my chief's office, and we're just going to start the day off by bringing in Jared, the VP. And, Jared's going to do a little bit of talking for us. So without much further ado, I'm going to look for Farmer Jay. Farmer Jay, how we doing?
Hey, how's it going, Jiff? You doing all right?
Yeah, definitely. So looking forward to today for sure, man. Definitely looking forward to today. And what are you going to do for us today? You're going to give us an introduction, and are you going to tell us some about your sources or some about what's going on?
I'm not going to talk about any sauces today, Jiff. I'm mainly going to focus on Sons of Fire and who Sons of Fire is.
Take it off. Okay, no problem. Little bit
so
I
just kind of want to introduce Sons of Fire to everybody that's not actually familiar with it. You know, you got a lot of people in here right now that aren't necessarily members, and I want to let them know what the Sons of Fire is. So
all right, well, I'm going to give you the screen, Farmer Jay. I'm going to give you the screen so everyone can see you, and then I'll be in the background just listening to you perfectly.
All right. So basically what I want to do is give everybody a rundown of what Sons of Fire is. And Sons of Fire was established in September of 2020. It was a global chili club built on class and respect. The main goal of the club is to bring all the like-minded individuals in the chili world together and give them a place to have a fellowship, I guess, for the lack of better words. We're completely nonprofit. Everything that we get from memberships goes back into the club or other charity events. So we're completely nonprofit. We've even been able to give in October a sizable donation to Aaron Vaughn, the capsaicin kid, and we've been able to support other projects in the community. So right now we're sitting at about 86 members, and we would like to get to about 100 by the end of the month. Now, with that being said, whether it's we get to that point or we don't get to that point, we're going to go ahead and shut the doors, because the way the club is made is we want quality over quantity. So we're only going to take the best of the best. So if you want to join Sons of Fire, just go to sonsoffire.com. Make sure you get the shirt and membership combination that says Movember movement on it. So today we're really excited about bringing different producers and different challengers from all across the United States. And then tomorrow we're going to focus on the Great White North. Jeff, that's basically what the introduction I wanted to give, and tell everybody just a little bit of what we expect. So if you want to come back in.
Definitely, I'm back here now. Okay. Well, we can start early. I had basically allotted you a little more time, but definitely, everything that I got to silence this. Sorry, guys, it's just being a pain. All right, message is done.
Stinking kids.
You know when you do stuff live, everything doesn't always go as planned.
It doesn't. I mean, we had it planned and everything was perfect this morning. And then iOS updated and messed up our MacBooks.
Looks like even though in my intro, I had already wrote my notes and everything and had everything I wanted to say, the moment you push the live button, I'm like, So, I hopefully I hit the high points, and I'm going on very, very little sleep. Almost none.
In case you guys at home don't realize, Jared put in like a double, triple shift or something like that just so he could have the weekend. So,
yeah, I just put in 26 hours straight. So I haven't, I had a little bit of a brief nap for about an hour and a half, and I've been going ever since. So.
Right. Well, then what we'll do is I'm going to probably put you out for a little bit, let you recover, because you've got a if everyone knows, coming up at 11 o'clock, there'll be a League of Fire challenge. League of Fire. Shahina's going to be here, the UK Chili Queen, and she'll be hosting Jared and Zachary Goot as they do the Killer Queen Chug Challenge. So, and then we're going to have, I think, some words from Johnny Scoville after that, and I think we'll be going after that. I think is the Death Nut Challenge with John Zwicky and Billy Nelson, and we'll be moving on to Old Agnes Store. So we'll probably be working a little bit ahead, and I still think that will work pretty good. So what we're going to probably do now is put in Rising Smoke. So what I'll do, Jared, I'm going to knock you out, and I'll talk to you soon.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Definitely. Right, so whenever you want to try that, or Spray Sheen, you can put me off. It looks like we'll be going into Rising Smoke a little early.
Please forgive my lack of technical prowess.
No, like I said, we were all set up.
We're on a different computer.
Yeah, we were all set up and we're all comfortable to go, and we had to rush in the last 10-15 minutes to get this to work.
Okay.
So without any further ado, here's Rising Smoke.
Hey guys, I'm Mike Palmatier. This is my wife Mary. We're Rising Smoke Sauce Works. We're a small batch hot sauce and barbecue sauce producer based in North Carolina. We feature roasted and smoked peppers in all of our recipes, so a little something different with our products. We've got all different levels of heat, all different kinds of flavor profiles. We've got a sale that we're kicking off today with this video. We'll get to that later. We're going to start out talking about some of our products. So we're going to start out with our mildest sauce, our Buenos Nachos.
Buenos Nachos is our version of a taco sauce. It's got roasted jalapenos in it. We have some great uses for this sauce. So we were looking for some nice flavorful sauces for taco night, for our nachos. And so we put together this sauce with all of the ingredients you would expect in a Mexican dish. And then we put in those roasted jalapenos for a little bit of kick. It's mild enough for your kids to try it out, but it's also flavorful enough to really help make that taco dish really burst with flavor. We have a couple recipes on the website. We have a taco dip, the 7-layer dip, which includes the sour cream and cream cheese and salsa. It's delicious. Check it out.
That 7-layer dip's one of our favorites. It doesn't last long around here. But that one is, we tell people that's a taco in a bottle. That's an instant meal. Mix it in the meat in your frying pan, and that's all you need. Grab a tortilla and you're ready to go. So our next sauce is our Verde sauce. It's our fire starter. You got a little jalapeno and garlic roasted marshmallows over a fire. We like to have fun with our names and our labels. Try to get creative with our sauces. You want to tell them about that?
Yeah, fire starter was my favorite for a while until we've come out with some other ones. But the roasted jalapenos in this give it, again, that mild heat. The tomatillos kind of calm it down and give it some texture. And then if you can see in here, I'll try to hold it up close enough, all the different seasonings that we have in there to give it that extra flavor. So really good marinade. We put it in, I have a jalapeno popper soup that I make, and I make sure to put it in there. But just on top of pizza, anything that you're eating, this has got tons of garlic and again, that jalapeno for that mild kick.
And that one I use as marinade for chicken and shrimp before I put it on the grill. I'll throw it in a Ziploc bag and leave it overnight. Just adds a lot of flavor to it. I also started using that one as a salad dressing. It's just got a real great fresh flavor to it. It's a good all-around sauce. Next up is one of our latest releases. This is our newest hot sauce. This is it. Kind of again, a little fun play on words there. Where you're looking for an everyday table sauce, you're looking for something to put on anything you got. This is it. This is our latest one.
And like I said, I had Firestarter replaced by it for my favorite. So you'll notice that we love garlic. So there was quite a bit of garlic in Firestarter with the jalapenos, but this one as well, even though it's our table sauce, our cayenne sauce, it is loaded with garlic. So one of the first things that you taste is the garlic, and then you get the cayenne, And this has been terrific on everything that I've been putting it on. So it,
Great wing sauce. I mean, that's my wife's the guinea pig. Anytime we're coming up with something in the kitchen, and she's got a pretty standard answer, no matter what I make, is more garlic. So this one I kept answering more and more, and then we finally found that perfect level of garlic, which is quite a bit of punch in that one. Not a lot of heat, but it's a great all-around sauce. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever you need it for.
I forgot to mention that I do use this on our wings, and I've replaced our Red Hot using this for our wing sauce. It's amazing.
Next up, we've got kind of our flagship sauce. This is the one that started the business. And we've been doing this about 2.5 years now. This is one of the first sauces I ever made personally. And this one kind of kicked off the idea to go public. This is our Smoldering Embers, one of our most popular sauces. Is this one you, me?
Oh, we can both work on this one. So the great part about this sauce is how versatile it is. It can be used on pretty much anything that you would put, whether it's a tomato sauce, an Italian dish, or it's smoky from the smoked habaneros. You can use it on meats. It's terrific on eggs. We actually have a recipe on the website with an egg wrapped in a bacon cup with some of the smoldering embers on there. It's absolutely delicious. So the tomato and the basil mixed with the smokiness and the heat from the habaneros is perfect. And I was afraid of habanero sauces for a while. And this one actually brought me around to realize habaneros don't have to be scary.
Yeah, the tomato base in that one really calms down the heat of the habanero, makes it you get the habanero flavor without that sting. So that one's the smokiness and a little bit of heat is also perfect in a Bloody Mary. So it's a great way to kick off your weekend watching this video. Grab one of those and have yourself a little beverage on us.
There's a recipe on that one for the soup too, a tomato basil soup on the website.
Yep. And I'll figure out a way to get a link on the bottom of this video. So our website is risingsmokesauce.com. We've got a recipe page where we've got recipes using all of our products. We've got ideas on how to use them. We've got heat levels, our ingredients, nutritional facts. Everything is on the website, as well as a lot of our favorite reviewers. We link to their YouTube pages and show their reviews, so you can see what other people think of them as well. Next up is our spicy taco sauce. So if you want a little more heat and you still want that flavor of Buenos Nachos, we go with Fiesta Caliente. This one's a very similar flavor profile to Buenos Nachos. We take out the fire roasted jalapenos and we put in the smoked habaneros with this one. So it's got a little more punch. It's more on the hot side. It's my favorite. We use it on just about everything. We I think we've got a recipe for a breakfast burrito on the website. I love it on that. It's just a great all-around Mexican flavor sauce.
Yeah, so again, it's the Buenos Nachos, only kicked up if you like your hot sauce is a little hotter. This one's got a lot of lingering heat. The habanero in those sauces is not just smoky, but it lingers. It comes a little bit late. It's like 30 seconds into all that flavor that you get, and then that habanero heat stays. And I actually have been using this periodically, but I make sure there's some queso sour cream on my taco to cool it down a little bit.
And next up, we're getting into our hotter sauces now. We've got Slow Death, which when we rolled up the company, this was our hottest sauce. It's Trinidad Scorpion garlic flavored sauce. This is my version of a wing sauce. I like my wings with a little more bite to them. This one is very pepper forward. It kind of named itself. When I was making some test batches, I would taste it, get the flavor, and the heat would just keep going and going. And about 5-10 minutes later, I realized the heat's still building. It's continuing to go. It's just a slow burn. So the slow death with the scorpion kind of named itself. It's great pepper forward sauce with a lot of punch.
And garlic.
And garlic. Of course, gotta have garlic. And our last hot sauce is our hottest. This is All In. I love playing poker, so you've got your pair of aces there and the Grim Reaper hand. All In is our hottest sauce, but it's also got a ton of flavor. We wanted to make one that you could really enjoy. Smoked Carolina Reaper, ghost pepper, smoked habanero. We've got a lot of other spices in there and seasonings. Just a great all-around flavor on that sauce.
Use it in the chili, correct?
Do have a website or a recipe on the website for my chili. Good use of that. It adds a great smokiness and a great punch if you're looking for that extra bit of heat.
Lots of hot peppers in that.
It is. It's very pepper forward. That one, Carolina Reaper is the second ingredient, ghost pepper is the third ingredient, and habanero is the fourth ingredient. So your peppers are right up front in this one.
And all of those hot sauces are all natural. We make sure just to use the pepper themselves for the heat and all those other ingredients for the flavor.
So we got no extracts, no preservatives. We're very proud of this lineup, and we think you'll enjoy them as well. So we've also got 3 barbecue sauces. We'll start with our mildest. This is our Buzzin' So we've got a little strawberry with a barrel of bourbon there. So we want to talk about
This
that.
might actually be a good part to bring in our North Carolina life now. So how we even got into smoking peppers and now making barbecue sauces. We got as soon as we moved here 10 years ago, we made sure to get a smoker and get right on board with making some barbecue, and that helped us get into the habit of smoking the peppers and making our sauces. And so then we said, hey, we need some barbecue sauce. So this one is very unique. It's sweet first, but it's actually a low sugar sweet barbecue sauce, but it's strawberries and bourbon, and this one has roasted red pepper in there to round it out with that nice savory taste. Really, there's another one. I'm actually going to bring the other one up as well because it's also strawberries and bourbon, but it has the smoked habanero in it. That's called Drunken Smokehouse. So we wanted a barbecue sauce that had our smoked pepper and it had some heat. But then we had another one because we know when you're cooking the barbecue chicken, you got to have some on there for the kids. And if they don't want the heat, we have one of each. So again, that's Buzzin' Berry and Drunken Smokehouse. And yes, I said strawberries and bourbon and smoked habanero is in that Drunken Smokehouse. It is a very unique barbecue sauce. It's low sugar, sweet, savory, like I said, and it makes you want to come back for more because you get that strawberry flavor and then you get the heat and you want a little bit more of that.
And that one, strawberry is a little unique. We were trying to do something different when we came out with our barbecue. There's a lot of barbecue sauce out there on the market. So we played around with several different fruits in the kitchen and ended up on the strawberry. And you might think that's kind of weird and be a little hesitant, but it really surprised me as well. It works. You starts with that sweetness, then you get that smokiness, and then you get that little habanero kick. And it's actually one of our most award-winning products. I think Drunken Smokehouse has won 7 awards, and it's been out a little over a year, so I'm very proud of that one. It actually was our first barbecue sauce. We did a lot of shows back when the world was open and we could do shows, and people would taste that and say, I love it, but my spouse or my kids couldn't take the heat. I love the flavor. So we came out with the Buzzin' Berry with the same flavor profile and just replaced the habanero with the roasted red peppers. So yeah, you can have a bottle each, one for the kids, one for the adults, or however you want to split that up.
We actually were lucky enough. We injected a pork, smoked it, and then put it in a crock pot and made some pulled pork with it. And we were in Washington and met Myron Mixon. We were able to give him a sample of our sauce. So that was exciting. But those are just...
All right. And our last barbecue sauce, of course, I'm not a huge fan of barbecue myself. I like it more on the savory side. I'm not big on the sweet. So I had to come up with something for myself. So our latest release, this is Fiery Q, a barbecue with the little Reaper instead of the Q. This is a smoked Carolina Reaper blackberry barbecue sauce. This one is one of the hotter barbecue sauces you're going to find out there, but it's got a lot of flavor. You get that blackberry flavor up front, but it's very short-lived. Then you get the savory of the spices, and then the Reaper's pretty quick to hit. It's a pretty hot sauce, but it's packed full of flavor. I really enjoy that one.
He's not lying about the heat on that one. It was very hot. The first couple of sample batches that we made, he just kept tasting it going, yeah, it's not hot enough, even though I could barely handle it. So if you're looking for a hot barbecue, put on the grill, on the smoker, or just on top of anything. Fiery Q is a very hot barbecue and a favorite for a lot of people.
And we appreciate the opportunity to come online and share our products with you guys. Like I said, we've got a sale. We're actually starting our Black Friday sale today. So I will put a code on this page. Our code is 35 off, 35 OFF, again at RisingSmokeSauce.com. It's 35% off everything on our website. We've got our 10 sauces. We've got gift bundles. We've got some 4-packs of our milder or our hottest sauces, or we've got choose your own 4-pack, so you can pick which sauces you want. It comes in a nice little box if you want to send a gift to somebody for the holidays. We've got barbecue collections, several t-shirts. T-shirts are even marked down now. We're phasing out some of our older t-shirts, bringing in some of our new ones. Several t-shirt designs. We've got cups. We've got shot glasses. You want to talk for a minute? I'll see if I can find a couple examples.
Oh, good idea. Yeah, so we have a couple pictures of our Bloody Marys and possibly margarita on that Tumblr up on our Facebook or website. Great gifts, though. We do try to make it easy for you. So like you said, there's some bundles up there. And so our the 4-packs, if you don't want to pick your own, if you're not sure which ones you want, if you want to get for somebody who likes extra hot, we have one actually called the Inferno pack, and it has the 4 of our hottest sauces in it. So it makes it a little easier when you're picking out those presents.
Here's one of our tumblers. Got our Fiesta Caliente. Everybody loves the Sugar Skull. We've got some shirts with the Sugar Skull as well. Our logo on the other side. It's good for hot drinks, cold drinks. And we've got several engraved glasses as well. This is we call this a rocks glass, a cocktail glass. It's got our logo etched in it. Etch and Sketch does a great job. We've got wine glasses, pint glasses, shot glasses, all with our logo engraved in it. All that's on our website. Again, everything is 35% off. I think that about covers it, guys. We appreciate the opportunity to come out here and explain our products and share our stuff with you. And we hope you enjoy it as much as we do. Thanks. Have a great weekend.
And as you guys saw, that was Rising Smoke. And trying to still figure out this lighting in here, which is terrible. It really is. But if you guys haven't tried Mike and Mary Palmetier stuff, it's top notch. I'll tell you that. We have a fair amount of it, Alex and I. You know, we ended up getting buying everything that they had, and I will say it's some of their sauces are amazing, and it goes from, like he was saying, from the mildest all the way up to like the hottest. And there's, I think, 3 different levels of barbecue sauce. Again, mild, medium, and super hot. And, you know, fantastic products, great people. So definitely I'm going to have that supported. So as we kind of messed up a little bit here, well, it wasn't really a mess up. It's more of a timing issue. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a challenge. I've got some time and I don't mind doing challenges. I kind of enjoy them. And this one I've been wanting to do for a while anyway. I did do an instructional video on League of Fire on this very particular stuff. And I'm going to probably try and do the same thing now. So I'm going to set this timer up just so it's nice and easily done. And then everything will be visible. I'll make sure it is visible, like way above that. And because I don't have a plate, I'm going to try and change this light if I can a little bit. All right, so because I don't have a plate, I'm going to probably... Well, I probably do have a plate. I can go and get one, but I think it'll be more fun if I just...
I can grab a plate.
I can just do it right out of the bag. That way there's no anything. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some Rummy Bears. And if you look at this one, it's right there. So when you're doing Rummy Bears, the thing that you've got to remember, the first thing you've got to do is read a disclaimer. So that's what I've got to do. I'm going to go on here, find my disclaimer. That's the most important part of this, is the disclaimer. You know, and I'll be going over that. Alex and I will be, later on, we'll be going over that whole thing. As you can see, I'm a glove up on one hand to be safe, like I said. So the rules on the Rummy Bears, as everybody knows, is, well, not everybody, it's a 10-minute challenge, and you have 4 minutes to eat the first 6 bears. So within those 4 minutes that you eat the first 6 bears, even if you, and there are only 1 or 2 at a time, I recommend 1 so you can chew that thing up. Just chew, swallow it. You have 4 minutes to do those 6. If you finish those 6 before the 4 minutes is over, you've got to wait till that 4 minutes is up. Once the 4 minutes is up, then you can start the next 6. Once you start the next 6, you have 4 minutes to do those 6 too. And after those 6 are done, then there's a 2-minute afterburn. And once you've done the 2-minute afterburn, it's basically it. So as I recommend to people, I've got the disclaimer on my phone right here, but if challenges is something that you like to do and you like to do a lot of, then, I'd suggest printing it out, keeping it right by where you work. So I, Giovanni DeGuano, Jiff the Fireman, am over 18 years of age, of sound mind, and have read and understood the Hot Sauce product disclaimer on the League of Fire website. In summary, I accept that the League of Fire, their suppliers and manufacturers, will under no circumstances be responsible for or liable for any claims of injury or damage arising from me consuming this product or multiples thereof. I acknowledge and agree to this fact without question. So yeah, that's basically the first thing, that we do now for League of Fire challenges. That's going to be the first thing out of the way. I'm going to set up timer. See if I can get this going. Make sure this will be visible. Right about there. Maybe I'll have the hot mama do the timer for me.
Oh, sure.
So basically what we're going to do is, I'll open the packet. I'll show you. Here's the packet. See, it's off screen now, but I haven't opened it yet. Once you open this needs to stay on screen at all times. So this is going to be a good test for me because, I can't be doing this and I can't be doing that. And if I put it down here, I'm done. So, I'm going to have to keep this bag up here in my hands like this, and I'll be eating out of it. I just don't have the setup that I can do right now. So I'll show you the bag. It's sealed on the top, inside, bottom sealed, all around. And I'm going to open it. So once I open this now, as you can see, there's the rip. Open her up. Oh, you can see those ones in there. Or can you? Let's get some light. Where's the light? I don't want to take it off camera, but anyway, they're in there. So, what a nice smell. I do like this challenge. So, Mama, if you could, I'm going to pull the first one out.
Do we start when you start biting or
As
when you
soon
pull
as
it
I
out?
start biting, there's number 1. Start it.
Go.
NIT, and away we go.
Hold that bag up.
Make sure I don't keep that on there, anyway. But I forgot how.
Sorry, that sounded so evil.
What time is it?
It is. Well, that's not right. It is actually. Oh, it is
No,
right.
I
now.
fixed it.
What the heck? Oh, it's 10. It's 10:29.
So on these particular things, God, they're hot. And as you can see, I'm chewing it up because I don't want no lumps of gelatin. I like to chew it as best as I can. Here comes number 2. I better speed this up a bit. And excuse me for chewing with my mouth open, but I'm doing it so that you can see that I'm actually chewing the bears. Number 3. I'm going to do the rest of this, the rest of the day, but I like this challenge.
I was thinking it's a bit early to be.
Yeah, it is, but here comes number 4. Here comes number 5. Ooh, I almost dropped them down. Keep them up. Keep them up, Dan.
Keep them up. Do
That
not
number
consume
5.
if pregnant or breastfeeding.
I'm not
That's for
pregnant.
reals.
Was that number 5? That was number 5, yeah.
Okay.
Or number 6. There's the other one. Let me see how many is left. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. I must have miscounted, but it's either that or there's more in this thing. I probably
no, sorry, I
miscounted.
haven't been counting.
Well, if I'm gonna eat until there's only, I can only see, I can see 7 in here, so I might eat another one. Let me count again. I want to make 100% sure. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so there is 7. So I must have miscounted.
Huh?
I got a minute to eat this one, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right in there. That God, there's no light, but there's 6 of them in there. Trust me, I counted them.
Oh yeah, there's nothing you can't see.
I can't see
Crap.
them.
Can't
So I've got to
see.
have this finished by 4 minutes, which I'm sure I'll do.
This must be so funny. People just hearing me giggle over here with no face. I'm hiding here.
My face red.
No, yes, a little bit.
I don't want to say it's a pizza taste because it's not a pizza taste. It's
It's kind of tomatoey, isn't it? Can I smell it?
It smells fruit.
It smells fruity, but also
Fruity with-
horrible.
Yeah. But not horrible. Anyway, there's my 4 minutes. So I'm just going to go right into the next 4 minutes. I'll count these ones out. There's number 1. Oh, that's hot. Here comes number 2. I like the taste of these. And I may be lying. But I do like the taste of them. Actually, well, I'll talk about it here in a while after I do this. I should just stick to the challenge. Come on now. That looks like 8. No? How many is left? There's 3 left. There's 3 left, so I lost count. I think that was 9.
If I was nice, I would have helped you count.
I'm eating whatever's in the bag.
I am not nice.
I have 3 left in the bag, so I've got to be at 9. Keep that on camera. There's number 10. How did anyone fit their hands in this thing?
We're not all giants like you.
Oh, I mean, I can barely get my fingers in
I
it.
bet I could fit my whole hand in it. We'll see
I
afterwards.
bet. Well, you don't want to fit your whole hand in
You're
it.
right. I'm all, let me put my hand in it and then touch my eye.
Yeah, and then there's this one. That's why I got the glove. So 6 minutes. I still have 2 in here, and I got hold of 1 just so I can grab it. Next one. I had a mixture of orange and reds, but mostly oranges. And then there's the last one. I don't know if you can see that now. Probably not.
Yeah, there's a little red in there.
Oh, that's the last one. See, the thing is, I don't want to flip it on my hand in case it falls off. You know, I'm just going to push it out that way.
Oh.
Last one right there.
Dave wants to say hello.
You can, definitely.
You're in.
Hey,
Dave, it's number 12, I think. Either that or there was friggin' 13 in here. I haven't a clue, but This
12,
is
13, 14. You can do it.
I want extra points if there was more.
Like, you just saved me from chugging one of these, so you deserve the extra points.
It's like a present.
We might need to chug it anyway.
Almost bedtime here, man. Unfortunately, don't know if I can stay up that late.
Well, I wouldn't chug it then, because Alex is we're gonna eat her brownie after this.
It's low. It's nearly 8 p.m. here. Whew.
Then you're good. I got half a minute.
And then 2 minute burn, then 4 points in the bag.
There it
How you
is.
can do that?
God, my mouth is burning. I love this stuff, but I hate it too. But still the bag on camera, as you can see, it's all empty. I don't know if you can see that in there, but it's all there.
Here, smash it. I'll be able to tell it.
Smash it.
Yay.
I think this is the third bag, but
I think the courier's coming to you on Monday, if I'm not mistaken.
oh yes, Psycho Bears. There's the 8 minutes, the 2 4 minutes, and we're into the afterburn now. And I can't wait to do those Psycho Bears. I think that's going to be good. Right now, I mean, I love the taste of this. My mouth is burning like crazy, and I might even do some hot brownie afterwards.
And you still have a full day to go, yeah?
Yeah, we still got the full day to go, but I like this challenge, and I'll tell people at home, I made that look easy. It is not easy, believe me.
It looks easy, exactly.
I just made it look easy, but I can tell you my lips are burning right now.
I never tried that.
Don't try it. Follow advice from coming up to 9 minutes, almost done with this. There'll be 1 more minute to go, and then I will have successfully completed, I think, my third. I think that's my third.
It is.
It is hot, though. I will say that. I can feel the heat on it. Feel great in the stomach because I made sure that I chewed the heck out of it. My lips are burning well. They're burning good. But I think, the way the timer is working out for us, it's going to work out great right here. We're coming into a good spot. I think what we're going to do is we'll I'm not going to have him do the chug. I'm not going to. Oh, you know what?
I'll do it. I'm ready to go.
No, I don't want you to do it.
You lose. There's a piece on your shirt.
Oh, that's a qualification.
It wasn't there. It wasn't there. There's 10 minutes. It's a 10-minute challenge.
Done.
We've got a couple of seconds
Oh, nice.
to go now.
But we do. And one of the things is I've noticed with this, that I thought there was going to be a little more time on the introduction, which isn't a big deal because, we got Old Agnes coming up later. And Steve, I think they went over by about a good 10 minutes. So all we need to make up is about 10 minutes of time, which is about the amount of time that it'll take us to do that brownie. And even though, sorry for the burp. Excuse me again. I apologize. Even though I just did that, I'm going to try some of that brownie because I know it's a good one. It's one of the fudge orange ones, I think it is. Or is it?
Oh, I don't even. It's right next to me. Oh,
Yeah.
shiz.
Well, we can move that out of the way. I can definitely put this out of the way now that we've done with this. I may need that for next time. I would save your chug so that you may need it for later. This one is Old Agnes store, the orange one.
This is one of the road things. That's not a challenge.
No, this is a spicy. This is level 1 on the spice. If you look right there,
It is spicy, but it's not.
it's not.
It's not chug spicy.
It's not. Yeah, it's not.
It's challenging for somebody I think who is a complete beginner, but it's more of a.
It's more of a it's an intro.
tolerance.
So now,
builder.
say like you want to do the one, or you want to do Moab collab, or any of those. You know, I mean, the crunchy challenge is a little different because you know, it's more like a Rice Krispie. But in the Moab collab, you're going to have not particular this, but you're going to have a brownie in there, which adds to it. So, and it's hot. I haven't tried it yet, but from everyone that I've seen and people have talked about, it's really hot. So with this one, these ones that Old Agnes do, if you can see the spice levels right there, it tells you. It just goes, there's a 1, a 2, a 3, and then the Chili Head Reserve, there's a 2 and a 3. Now, I've got one of those Chili Head Reserve
I think we've got
threes.
2 of them. It's
Me
the
too.
cherry,
Was it Cherry Chili Nightmare?
the
Was it? No,
cherry,
no.
cherry,
some-
cherry,
it's-
cherry.
Actually,
The cherry nightmare.
I know we're all talking with where. Hey, do you want to open this? And
Yeah.
I can get you a knife if you want to cut it, or do you just want to take bites?
I'll just take bites, but I'm not going to be able to open this.
Okay, so let's turn first.
Yeah, no, thank you. Randy.
Yeah, this one is the one that we don't mind having on camera.
Yeah, luckily,
We can
there's
take
no
this one on
points. I
camera.
can take it off. I can put it on. You're just going to have to trust me that it's actually hot. Oh, you can't see my shirt.
I can see Jared sitting backstage.
Oh, we can bring
yeah, we
Jared
can
in.
bring
if you want.
Jared in.
Hey,
Hey,
What's going on?
see Jeff smash those bears like they were nothing.
hey, what's
I
up?
love the Bears.
Dude has an
very much. Very bomb.
Yeah, thanks, Steve, for telling us the show. So yeah, we've got time, so we can do this, and then what we'll do is we need to. Did you send Shahina the link?
I sent it to Shakina and to Paul as well.
Excellent. As long as they have it, it's all good.
So they
because-
should have the link. They'll be showing up here. I said, we're good for 11, but if you could show up a little early, that would be great.
Yeah, definitely. Because I think, like I said, Steve and Michelle went over a little bit, and I'm glad. I can't wait to see it. So we can definitely make time and work around it.
Okay. We've got.
So if you're short and you need somebody to make up time, I've got a jug for the next 3 or 4 hours. That option's open.
All right.
Okay.
Not a problem. We got the challenges chat. I don't even know if I've added you to that, but we can always
Mm.
I'm in there.
do that. How does that taste?
It tastes like a combination of than the last one. It tastes like a combination of fudge and then that orange that you whack on the table at
Oh, the
Christmas.
Terry's chocolate orange. Yeah.
This one tastes a lot spicier than the other one though. Like the spice is much more
Nice
immediate.
meeting you, Farmer Jay.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to thing.
Just eat what you want off of it. I'll take it. I mean, I can take a bite, but I don't know if it would be.
I wouldn't if I were you and I had
Well, I
a belly
would-
full of rummy bears, but I don't know, it might help you.
I know. I would. The thing is the rummy bears are way hotter than this. I just want to taste it.
It's really good. It's not hot. I mean, it is a little hot, but
Oh man, that just tastes like orange brownies to me.
mhm.
I can't taste any heat in that whatsoever.
I can taste the heat. If you're a normal person, you can taste the heat.
I'm a normal.
You can't taste anything after 10 rummy bears for at least an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure if I had had 10 rummy bears.
And now it's
There's
numbness.
a little bit of heat now. I'm just, I'm getting it on the tongue. I'm getting a little tingle. But like I said, after eating those rummy bears, I'm sure if that was the Chili Head Reserve number 3, that'd be like blowing my nose out.
Yeah. No, it's good. That's the thing about these two that I really like is that they're so flavorful. Like they are a little bit spicy, but I would honestly just eat this for dessert. Like I wouldn't force myself to eat it. I'm like, ooh, I get to eat one.
Man, we should have gotten a cube like Johnny.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, I'm gonna have another bite of that too.
It's really good,
It's really tasty.
but it's very dense. Like I feel like that the coconut one, that's literally its name.
It is.
I felt like that was I felt like it was more fluffy. Actually, can I see the weight on that? Because that one was 7 ounces. Oh, 7 ounces. Wow. Weird. It just tastes more dense, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's probably in the way. Well, it's more the fudge. This is a fudge brownie.
Yeah, because I had no problem eating that coconut one. Like I was just like, wow. And this one, I'm like, of course, it's earlier than I usually eat. I usually don't eat in the morning at all. So
And I normally don't do challenges.
I like to eat in the evening.
I don't mind waiting a little bit for the challenges, but
When duty calls.
oh yeah.
Hey, it could be me, Jeff.
Oh
Is that Queen's Chug? Yes.
yeah, it's the Queen's
Yeah.
Chug. I got one. Shen sent me one, an autographed one that I thought was like fantastic.
It's funny. I actually
Oh,
took a
yeah.
picture for the Sons of Fire, and I know Queen Chug in the background was like so prevalent. I almost had her. I almost was like with a little Queen photo bomb.
Jeff, right?
I have that right up behind me.
I think that I am full. Would you like some more?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
If you see any boobs.
I won't go. Although
Color.
We're gonna jump backstage, but we'll be here for you for the next 4 hours or so.
Enjoy, guys.
if we need you, we will definitely call you. Thanks, guys. And if you guys
You know
don't,
what we should have them do, Jeff? Jeff,
well,
you know what we should have them do? They should review Ethan and mine's sauce.
yeah, you should do that instead of a challenge.
We have that.
Yeah.
Sauce.
Mhm.
Jared and Ethan.
And
Really?
I know.
is it
He said it's about a 3 or a 4. Yeah, we can do
3
that.
or 4 for who?
Right. So if I need a filler within the next couple of hours, we need to get hold of Shen.
Oh, wow. I can't find Shen.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I'll try it.
send a link through message. God, this is really good. It's so filling. Anyway, guys, if you just saw right there, that was Dave Doran, who's the president of Sons of Fire Original. And that was his wife, Anna Doran, the first lady. And I can't stop eating this brownie, so I better give it up because I'll probably do. It's so good, man. It's really, really tasty. Well, one of the things that I want to, while we're waiting for Shahina and League of Fire, one of the things that I wanted to definitely talk to you about, Farmer Jay, is, you've got your Queen's Chug Challenge coming up here.
Yep,
And it's going to be hosted by Shahina.
that's exciting.
More importantly, or not more importantly, I mean, what the point I was trying to make is that you're going to be doing it with Zachary Goot, who's another member of Sons of Fire.
Who's here? We can bring him in.
Yeah, we can bring Zach in if Zach's in. Hey, Zach, we're going to bring you in if you're ready. If you're not ready, you better get ready to come in.
I think he's ready.
Mr. Goot, how are you?
Hey, everybody.
What?
How you guys
You're
doing?
doing fantastic. Basically, the reason I wanted to have you in here was, pretty soon you guys are going to be incapacitated, or at least a little. You're going to be down for a little bit. So, I'd like you to talk about Farmer Jay and Zach about the sauce that you made for Zachary.
Basically, what happened is he was looking for a real hot sauce, like a really, really hot sauce, to do a noodles challenge with. And I put on there, basically, hey, what do you think about me making you a custom sauce? He said, well, how hot could it be? I said, how hot do you want it? And he said, I want it to be the hottest sauce you've ever made. So what I did is I took 4 pounds of tomatoes. I took 32 ounces of pineapple, garlic, onions, Himalayan pink salt, and a little bit of sugar. And I made him a hot sauce. And in that hot sauce, there's 115 super hot in that hot sauce.
Whoa.
Just in one batch.
Definitely
Now
not
the batch yielded about 18 bottles total. I had 11 made with a special label. I gave 1 to 2 private donors that helped me with the project, and I kept 1 for myself, and Zachary has the rest that he's going to raffle off for charity.
And would you like to talk about
absolutely.
why you're raffling, what charity you're raffling them off for, Zach?
Yeah, so I'm raffling them off for $3 a ticket. If you want to know more information about that, please contact me on Facebook. It's $3 a ticket. All proceeds, every penny raised, is going to a charity called Team Lennox, which involves one of my old Army buddies that I served in the Army with. I've lived with. We've been through ups and downs. His daughter was just recently diagnosed with leukemia. She's going through chemotherapy right now, and I just want to do everything that I can to help his family like he did to help me growing up and becoming the man that I am today. So it's all for a good cause. I've already raised upwards of $70 in one day, so it's going great. I appreciate everybody that's bought a ticket, and I appreciate everybody. Just come message me for more information.
Yeah, and if you guys don't know, the name of the source is I Am Goot. there's an excellent, there's an excellent picture in front of it. And, Farmer Jay sent us pictures as he was going along, as he was doing this. And, I could see the amount of peppers and, that thing's got to be some powerful stuff is all I can say.
Yeah, I put a little bit of it on a wing yesterday. I put a little tiny little dab on a wing yesterday, and it incapacitated me for about 5 minutes.
I know that he was actually doing a Facebook join on, or not Facebook, excuse me, YouTube join on with some other guys doing a wing challenge with Apollo sauce. And he said compared to the Apollo sauce, it's way hotter than Apollo.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. I know that, I guarantee you, and I can tell you from experience that the peppers that Farmer Jay grows are some of the hottest that I've had. Definitely. I mean, I've made sauces out of it. And had sauces made for me out of it.
Hot. They are tasty too.
Oh man, it's an unbelievable taste. I think my lieutenant here on the fire department, Ken, I had him make me a pesto sauce, and if you could find a way to bottle it, you can ask the hot mama. I was just addicted to that sauce.
Apparently, it doesn't have basil or nuts in it. So I don't know how he made a pesto sauce that tastes like pesto, but he did.
He did. It was like the most amazing sauce. And he's working on ways of kind of making it so that it can be bottled and stored. I don't know that parts of it, but I just know that he's making it. And my collection suffered. Because normally every week I'd have like about 5 or 6 bottles that I'd have up here saying, well, these are my fallen warriors today. We, this week our family went through like 6 or 7 bottles. So I haven't done that in, God, since I got
weeks. Jeff.
Since I got it, because all I've been doing is eating the pesto. And then when the pesto ran out, I went straight to the pear. So now I'm on the pear and the mango. And I'm like, all these other ones can wait. Because it's the heat.
Hey Jeff, I have to go backstage real quick. I lost sound in my headphones. I'm gonna go backstage and come right back.
No problem.
But yeah, man, that sauce he made, it's got pineapple in it, and you can the pineapple a little bit, but it's mostly super hot pepper, right? I think it's mostly 7 pot primos is what he put in it.
Wow, and God, I mean, I know that the heat off of that is just, it has to be just like phenomenal.
Yeah, but this one's gonna be worse. I think this one's gonna pack more of a punch, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that one. Because it's really weird until you get the bottle. I was imagining it to be a lot bigger, but I think I'd seen the double chug. They have the double versions of it, and this was the single version.
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. Actually, it's really cute.
Yeah, it's really cute. It look,
it's adorable.
It looks adorable, but
I'm on my bathroom floor in agony. I'll say it's really cute.
Yeah.
How cute.
So basically, we're waiting on Shen to come in, and whenever she's ready, a couple of minutes, they're in the background getting all ready for their stuff and getting prepared. So I'll explain what's going to be happening coming. We're going to have Farmer Jay getting ready doing the Queen's Chug, and we're going to have Zachary Goot. He's going to be doing the Killer Queen Chug also, and it's going to be hosted by Shahina. So I think that's going to be. I can't wait to see that. And then after that, I think Johnny's going to say a few words. So we have a few words from Johnny after that, and then that will take us into.
Old Agnes. Or
is it Old
Death
Agnes?
Nut. It's Death Nut. Sorry.
Oh no, the Death Nut Challenge. That's John Zawicki.
Cool.
And Billy Nelson.
And Billy.
Hey, by the way, good job on those rummy bears. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Ooh, my mouth is burning like crazy. Still got things. He thinks it's funny.
I do think it's funny. Nothing really gets him.
It does get me. It does get me. It does get me. It's just that I do a good job of hiding it, and I think afterwards, I go to the side like, but now I'm like, look at me, I'm awesome. I can stand it. But yeah, there is Dave. That's a darn good challenge. It is a challenge, and like I said, to give you an idea of how hard it is, there's been pretty decent chili heads, ones that can handle their stuff, that haven't been able to complete a pack in time, or it's.
Yeah, I wasn't able to complete the rummy bears my first time round. I had to order a second bag and go around 2 and finally get them on that second round.
Yeah, it's I think with anything, it's everything on that was perfect. Nothing was stuck. Nothing was. The bears look fantastic. So
how about Roger Taylor going for 10 bags?
Roger's doing 10. Yeah.
Wow. That's
Wow.
this Tuesday.
Oh man, like I said, that's impressive.
The 24.
Yeah.
That's 120 of those little demon bears. It's crazy.
It's more like almost 2 hours, and I mean, I'm sure I'm going to get a little pain from this in a little while, but 10 packs, 2 hours.
Hey, y'all remember me at 5 packs? I was right here going like this.
Yeah.
This is a suspended image of what it looked like.
Yeah, I guess the honor has just arrived, so I'll make some.
All right, we can.
Guys, flash those jugs.
Definitely. So what we'll do is, Shaheena's here, and we'll pull
Shahina, are you ready? All right.
Hey, Shan, how goes it?
Yay. Hi, Shahina, UK Chili Queen.
Can you see me okay?
We can see you and hear you perfectly.
Do I need to change my camera angle or anything?
No, you look
Okay,
perfect. I can see everything there. You should pull me out. They have the thing to themselves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step back and let Shan talk a little bit about League of Fire. And then after she's done talking just a little bit about it, she's going to go into the Killer Queen track challenge with you. Unless you need me to help, or would you like to?
Jeff, how much time have you got for this?
As much time as you need. When the Queen asks, you get as much time as you need.
And what is the timer?
Yeah, I do have a timer. So if you want, you can stay up and work the timer, definitely.
Okay. So I'll let you do the timing.
I just say what an absolute honor and pleasure it is to meet you, Chili Queen. It's an honor and such a pleasure to finally meet you.
I'm so happy you're doing this challenge. Thank you so much.
And Shin, I want to say thank you for my personalized bottle. That was totally unexpected, and I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for that.
Gareth, you do a lot for the chili community, and it does not go unnoticed. You're such a loving guy, and I'm so glad that I could just do a tiny something to put a smile on your face. Thank you so much for all you do for everybody.
Well, I really appreciate that.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that now, if you guys remember that, would you like to talk a little bit about League of Fire, Shan, or would you like to go straight into?
So we can talk a little bit about League of Fire, and then just let me know. How long do you think I should talk about it before we go into the challenge?
As long as you like. Because coming up after that is Old Agnes and Steve. So, as long as you need, 5-10 minutes, whatever you need to get your stuff. You can say all it. I'll be doing a thing later on in the day with Hot Mama where we'll be going over the challenge and all the rules and stuff like that. So you can just talk about what League of Fire has to offer, what plans UK Chili Queen has, whatever you want. And then whenever you're ready, we'll go straight into the Killer Queen challenge with these guys. I'm just going to make sure that I have all of my stuff up. So take it away, Shan.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. We on now?
Yeah.
Want me to
Definitely.
maybe?
Hello, everybody. So I'm the Chili Queen. I'm Shahina Wasim, and I'm so honored to be at the Sons of Fire Chili Festival. And very happy to be asked, and I'm very happy to be here. And I don't know if you can see, but I've got a load of challenges in front of me. And these are mostly by the League of Fire, registered in the League of Fire. And I'm very, very happy to sort of talk to you guys a little bit about it. So we have different producers in here. Look at this, the Moab collab by the beautiful Balance, who I've had the pleasure of meeting, spending a whole evening with them at their place. They're the most loving people, and they come up with these beautiful brownies, not just challenge brownies, but beautifully flavored. They're mint chocolates to die for, brownies, all sorts of things, and they come up with these challenges. They are the best people there. I got sent this white lightning by my friend James Gray, Postman Pod. And you know what? I was so happy to receive this because I was trying to get hold of this, and it's an American challenge, very hard to get hold of in the UK. And so I was really, really happy that someone sent it to me, and I'm so happy to sort of do this eventually. But it's all signed and autographed, so I almost don't want to do it because I want to save it for my collection. And I'm actually trying to like build a little studio room, and these will go all in there. So I don't know whether I should eat it or not. We'll see. And then of course you've got the bites. This is like by the Hot Bench or Roger Trier. Bites are really popular. People love doing these little bites of horror, and they're great. And this is in the League of Fire as well. And then of course you've got the Nemesis. Yeah. Now Nemesis is a nightmare. Not many people have done this. It's a very short league table, and I'm actually. One of my friends, James Nixon, said, Sheena, why don't you become the first woman to do this? And since he said this, it's been going on in my head, and I'm like thinking, oh, you know, I should try. But, you know, let's see what happens there. But James Nixon put the thought in my head there, that Scots bonnet, Scottish James Nixon. And then we have, obviously, the Moab, which is like really, really popular with everybody everywhere. And it's a great challenge. Do not melt in the microwave, guys. That's cheating. And I have the Packy One Chip Challenge. Now, guys, I'll tell you a little story about this. So I have the original, which my other half got for me as a surprise. So beautiful. He sort of like was watching on eBay, and he paid a fortune for it to get here. So that's that. And then we had the two. I had one of those, and then three was actually beautifully organized by Jeff, the fireman, and it's really nice of you to sort of send that to me. Thank you so much, and I'm going to be doing a video about that soon. We have the hottest corn chips here. Now this is an Australian challenge that's in the League of Fire. I still haven't done it. I've been trying to practice eating quick, so because I know people think I'm good at speed, but I'm not. So I'm not a volume eater, I'm not a speed eater. I think when it comes to chili eating competitions where I win at speed, I just go, I panic, I'm in a state of sort of adrenaline rush and all sorts of things. I kind of try to sort of go as fast as I can, and I try my best, and I end up winning. I don't know how that happens, but this is something I'm going to look forward to trying to beat the record. So that's on the cards. And then obviously you got the Reapers, the Rummy Reapers. So I know Ryback is going to do these, and I plan to do these at some point. I'm really looking forward to Roger Cheer from the Hot Bang Show doing 10 of these. I mean, I don't think that's possible, is it? I know Jared's amazing. He's done 5, and he has the world record. And then Roger is going to double that. Let's see what happens there. I'm so excited about that show. But guys, I also have, funny enough, all these hot peppers here. I don't know if you can see them. I'm going to sort of bring them up to the screen. Okay, so these were sent to me by Stephen Dixon, who organized like online chili competitions, and he did a tournament. And then he had a world, not the world, but he had like the UK's best champion of champions chili eating competition, and these guys ate all these peppers, and Stephen only thought that it was fair for me to sort of have a go. So they're there. They're so pretty. I actually don't want to eat them. They look lovely on my sort of plate there. And then we have Heiko's Pepper Pleasure. Now this is not really a challenge, but he's actually sent and made this especially for us. It's brilliant. And then obviously you have the League of Fire. Chug Vivan. Now, this is precious, guys. Everybody goes on about it. This is like gold dust. If you said, if you thought of anything that's like gold dust, this would be it. This is the League of Fire Chug V1, the original. Brought last Christmas, I think. Brought out last Christmas, and it's gone viral all over the world. And I've got that one there. And then you have the Chug V2. Now, a lot of people sort of thought that was just too hot. They couldn't do it. But I think it's a beautiful challenge. It's a really nice sauce, actually. Maybe not as a chug, but if you could just have it with your food, it's beautifully done. Then the original, obviously, the League of Fire Inception sauce. There's not that many of those around now, but yeah, that's lovely. That was the first ever one they did. And then we had Sean Overthrow from Henry's Hot Sauces do the NS Primus for League of Fire. This was their annual sauce, so they're going to bring out an annual sauce every year, and this is the first of. It's called NS Primus in Latin, meaning the first anniversary. So that's pretty cool. And then here, it's not a challenge, guys, but it's a beautiful sauce made by Heiko, and it's called Mook Makhani, which means butter chicken. So it's influenced by Indian sort of butter chicken dish, and that's like my best friend Lauda says that's her most favorite dish, and a lot of people would agree the butter chicken is one of the best, like as it goes, like the British curries. And he's made something here, and you know what, I'll be honest with you, I haven't tried it. I'm going to save it, and I'm going to try it, and I'm going to review this on my channel. There you go. So guys, what I'm going to say now is this. A lot of people do reviews of hot sauces, which is great. It's really informative. People look up to them. People like people's opinions, and you sort of sell hot sauces that way. But League of Fire have a different concept, which is challenges. Challenges created by producers who do sauces, who do hot products. And so when all these people go on to buy challenges, they're actually supporting the producers. The producers have spent a long time designing and creating hot sauce challenges that are fun to do, very painful mind, because I find the simplest challenge really painful, but that is there to build a community. So anybody who buys a challenge is pretty much same as someone who does a review of your hot sauce. So if you do a challenge, you are pretty much helping the producer, you're helping the chili community grow, you're growing awareness for that product. And I'm going to tell you this, I've got this here, the UK Chili Queen Chug sauce, which has been sort of, I suppose it's been a long time in the making. It's not my sauce at all. It's not my creation, but it's an idea, it's a concept by the League of Fire, which is to sort of do these little sort of chug bottles for famous, not famous maybe, but for well-known chili addicts. So I'm the start, and you know, there's quite a few in the lineup. So that would be pretty cool. And you just wait for 5 minutes and see what happens next. The Rummy Bears, guys, made this, the Psycho Bear. And I did this launch for them last week. I thought that it was not going to be hard, but it was actually pretty tough on me. And I think that is because I haven't really eaten any pods, like crazy hot pods over the last year, because of not sort of going to festivals, not being able to do competitions. And I'm not really a challenge person, but I am really getting into it now, you know. And so this was a beautiful challenge. It's not that hardcore. A newcomer could do this, and they could sort of think, yeah, I want to get into this. It's not that hard. But there you go, guys. Psycho Bear by the Rummy Bears. Of course, if you're a bit level up and you've got these, and Jared has the world record at the moment with 5 of these done in one sitting, which is crazy good. So there you go. And then I just want to mention, because Chili Project are the people who did this Killer Queen Chug. And though it's not my sauce and it's by League of Fire Presents, they were so kind and thoughtful in contacting me and saying, what are your favorite flavors? What kind of, you know, what kind of direction do you want us to take this in? And I said to them, I love fruity flavors. I don't like it when it's too sort of pepper forward. I just want a subtle but a hit. And what did they do? They did this, and it's amazing, guys. If you smell it when you open it and you do the challenge, it's beautiful tasting, smells amazing. It's not Reaper Forward, although it's a lot of Reaper in it, but it's not Reaper Forward, and they've done a great job. So Chili Project, ghost pepper sauce. This is a Halloween special. It's my, look at this bottle, it's so beautiful. And this is staying in my collection. I've got another one that I use. So this is it, Chili Project, Rick and Laura. And then they do the garlic naga pickle, which is their favorite, which is their most popular sold out. Brinjal pickle, which is my favorite. There you go. Right, guys, I think I need to get on to Zachary and Jared, who are going to be doing this. Dun, dun, dun. Good luck, guys.
Looks like we're waiting on Zachary. I think you may have connect. There's Zachary. So as you guys know, Shen, that was amazing. Great description of everything in League of Fire. I thoroughly enjoyed it and very informative. Excellent. You know, again, leagueoffire.com. Everything is rules, the whole 9 yards. So I've got my timer set up.
Okay.
Hopefully,
guys, good luck. Good luck. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you, Jen.
So kind of you.
Absolutely wonderful.
I don't know how to use your phone.
So there it is. It was right there. So what we'll be doing is the Killer Queen Chug. And the Killer Queen Chug, the rules to that are simple. As you can see it right in front of you. I'll just explain out what the rules are, guys. As usual, there's no food and drink while during this. You want to keep the challenge on screen at all times when you open it. And just to be sure, you know. Again, with this, it's a little easier because it's just a straightforward chug. You can either choose to put it in the glass or you can just choose to chug it straight from the bottle. But as with every League of Fire challenge now, that's going to be submitted. You have to start with the disclaimer. So, Farmer Jay, you can start and read us the disclaimer.
I, Jared Smith, am over 18 years of age and sound mind and have read and understood the hot sauce product disclaimer on the League of Fire website. In summary, I accept the League of Fire, their suppliers and manufacturers will under no circumstances be responsible for or liable for any claims of injury or damage arising from me consuming this product or multiples thereof. I acknowledge and agree to this fact without question.
Excellent. Well done. Zachary?
Thank you.
Hopefully he's not frozen. Are you frozen, Zach?
He looks frozen.
He does look frozen.
Oh, no.
It's either that or he's watching his phone. Taking a selfie. Here we go. He's back, maybe. I saw him move for a split second. It could be connectivity issues, which I think, you know, if we can get him to start, you know, Zachary could still participate. I've talked to Zachary, you know, and this is an important reason why you guys should have a backup camera. I know Farmer got one, but everyone else should have at least a backup camera set, you know, just in case like this happens. Are we back, Zach?
How unfortunate it worked perfectly until now.
Oh, no, the camera was working perfect. Well, he was going in and out a few.
Do you think we should give him like a couple of minutes just to see?
Oh, yeah, definitely. We'll definitely give him a few minutes to.
Yeah.
So I'll go up again on the challenge. 4 minutes is this particular one. Once you chug it, give us once you chug it and finish it, you'll give the camera an open mouth, and then the time will start from there. Now, this might be unfortunate for him. It's going to be hard. It all depends whether, you know, you're going, again, when you're doing these challenges, especially because of the pandemic where we're doing everything from home.
Online, yeah. It's hard.
The internet part is important. You know, it really is important. And it's good for the show. But again, like I said, you don't have to be live to do these challenges. You can record them yourself at home. The main reason you do it live is because, you know, you'd have us up here and we'd be able to just help you, guide you, tell you what's going on. That's why it's always good to always have someone in the background just to make sure that the timer's going right and then everything else is going right. So we'll have to check. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one right there.
Yeah, but it doesn't have any challenges.
Oh, it doesn't have. Oh, we'll find it out. It's either that or you can go online and find it.
Yeah, I would always advise guys to have a backup. So you have your own phone and you have a friend or a partner or somebody who films you. So it's just all backed up, you know, it's just to be on the safe side. You go through so much pain. It's a bit of a cost to get any challenge. Like this is like $20 or something. So you have to sort of make sure that there is someone there filming you as well as yourself, just to have a backup, just so there are no sort of, you know, everything's covered basically. Then if there's any incidents, then you've got backup plan there.
It looks like he's having super connectivity problems, unfortunately. He was on for a while and then just...
I was so excited to have him on the screen with me. I'm really gutted.
Come on, Zach, I can see a picture of
Come
you.
on, you can do this.
But I mean, if he's watching, Zach, I guess, I mean, we may have to proceed without you, brother. But I mean, you can always do it at home.
A little bit of problems here.
Yeah, I can't hear you at all. Sorry, brother. I can't hear you.
If you put him out completely, put all of us out and then add us back in, maybe that might help. I don't know.
No, it's basically the connectivity, because I can see a picture of him back here and it's just complete. He's completely frozen.
Oh, I'm so gutted. Oh.
And I know he is too. It's like, how much time do we have? Oh, we don't have much time at all. We've got to move on.
13 more minutes.
And so, I mean, I think.
Oh, we could try it again during our League of Fire time.
Yeah, I mean, if Zach wants, I can. If he wants to record it and kind of do it in the background, and I'm sure he can hear what we're saying. I can still see you backstage, Zach, but you're completely frozen and I can't hear anything. So, I mean, if you want to go along with what we're going now and film it on your phone, you can still participate. And, you know, I'll share the heck out of that later for sure. Definitely. So if you want.
I think that's like the best idea, for him to sort of film it properly and then send it in, and Legal Fire will accept that with the points and everything. So we all know he's doing it, but just not live with us.
I wouldn't want him to just lose his points specifically just on connectivity. It would be good to do.
No. As long as you record it. Okay.
That leaves you solo. Are you ready to do this then, Jared?
Hey, let's do it. You know, now, guys, I don't know if y'all know my history with chugs. I don't have a good history. I can eat foods. I can eat anything else. But these guys, these get me. So y'all pray for me. Send good vibes, whatever y'all can. I can get them down. The heat's no problem. But once they get down here, we're in uncharted territories. I'm just telling y'all.
Jared has worked a long shift just so he could be here for this too. So as normal, they want to hear your crack.
Good luck, Jared. You've got
Thank
this. You can do this easy.
And I think, isn't this 9 points, Shen?
It is a 9-pointer, and everybody agrees it's a tough challenge. It tastes amazing, but it hits your gut like nothing else.
Empty, perfect.
Yeah.
And, you know, something that I really do like that contestants do, people that participate in this, you know, they do show. I do like that aspect of it. A lot of people don't do it, but a lot of I don't want to say more professional, but a lot of more that have done these challenges, they tend to show everything. Look, make sure so it's empty. That way, there's no question ever.
I'll call them season challenges. They know what they're doing, and you know, you must show everything on camera. You must show everything's empty, and you must follow the rules. I mean, it's simple. It's not different for anybody, right? So whether you're a newcomer, whether you're a seasoned challenger, you have to follow the rules, and that's how it goes in life, really. Jared, I wish you good luck. Thank you for doing this. It means so much to me personally. To have someone like you, it means the world to the Chile community. You do a lot for us. Thank you. Thank you for doing this.
And likewise, Jen, I appreciate you being here and even joining us on the Sons of Fire festival. And I want to say thank you from myself and everyone else.
Thank you.
I can't say also, this is the best smelling chug that I've ever smelled.
I wouldn't have smelled it. Give me an open mouth when you're done, and I'll start the timer.
Y'all ready?
We are ready. Good luck, brother.
Go for it, go for it, go for it. Woohoo!
Get rid of the underneath.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
And
That's
timer
good.
started.
That's it. The timer started. How do you feel, Jared?
It's a wonderful, wonderful chug. It's definitely, you could eat that on food.
You
For
said
sure.
that now. Let's wait for 5 minutes or 4 minutes, and we'll see. But as with these, a definite gut bomb. So you want to make sure that if you look at Jared, he's like completely still, which is good. You want to do controlled breathing, everything. Get relaxed. But definitely.
It's a warm one though.
I think that's pretty much what I do when I do challenges. I go kind of quiet because I need to concentrate on my breathing and just trying to control the pain. But the first thing that hit me, I actually haven't done it because it's a tough challenge, guys. I actually haven't done the whole bottle, but just to have like a teaspoon of it, I actually, thought I was going to die. But the main thing that hit me was the flavor and the smell. It was amazing that hit me. And I think that it's pretty much, Chili Project, Rick and Laura Saunders have done an amazing job of this in that respect. Like, it's a nice tasting chug, and it's something I have every day now on my food. A couple of drops, mine, never a whole bottle.
Is that the one that's on the right?
So
Excellent.
heat's like, I want to say the heat's about a 4.
Yeah, that's
Steady 4 or 5.
Okay,
So I was just going to send the link to John and Billy.
that's incredible, Jared. If you think that's about 4 or 5, that's
what I'm
great.
saying.
It's still a chug, so of course when chugs go in your mouth, they go everywhere. So
They do.
I'm getting a little bit of that.
There is no getting away with it getting everywhere. Like, you cannot prevent it from going the back of the throat, the tongue, your lips, everything. It's so hard. And the pain I felt the pain was instantaneous, like for me. But it was like I was jumping around a little bit with a teaspoonful. I'm dreading doing this.
It comes in real hardcore about 25 seconds in. And
Exactly.
it's really good though. Really good. A little bit of sweat on my forehead.
What I like about it is it's Reaper forward. Like, you cannot taste Reaper straight away. The flavors, the pineapple, the mango, the garlic, everything hits you first before the Reaper, which I love. Like, obviously Reaper is like the #1 pepper in the world, but I just don't like the flavor because it makes you gag, it makes you sick, it's horrible. But in that respect, the way they've done the sauce is Reaper forward, but you do not taste it in your mouth. It's great.
Oh, yeah, I agree completely. There's 3 minutes. You got 1 minute left to go.
That's not long to go, Jared. That's not long to go. He could have done multiples, Jared.
I can tell you from experience, this won't be down long.
Well, like Shen was saying, Rick and Laura are the ones who made this, and they are like top class in making. I mean, really like top notch. That was my thing that I told Rick one day. I'm like, I don't have any of your bottles, and I bought nearly one of every one of your bottles. What does that mean? I don't have any left. We've eaten them all. And we're getting ready to, especially with the ghost pepper one. And, watching him doing the Killer Queen chug was, I know that's got some excellent taste to it. 10 seconds and you're done, brother, man.
Wow.
That's good for us. That's real good for us.
That's incredible. That is incredible. Jared, you've been so great.
4 minutes, man. Congratulations. That's another. Absolutely blown away. That was well done. Sons of Fire working out challenges.
How do you feel, Jared?
I can feel a gut bomb coming.
Okay.
To be honest with you.
Yeah.
Definitely. The heat's about a 3 now, but I can tell my stomach's starting to get uncomfortable. So this wouldn't be multiple ones for me at all.
No, I bet I've noticed that. I saw like Joe Cuba. He's another son, and I like the way he does it. He always buys 2 of everything. Like he bought the Chug Challenge 1. He bought 2 of them, and he drank it slowly, or he put it on. He just conditioned himself to getting used to it. And I just noticed that he's doing that with the Killer Queen Chug in preparation.
Wow. Wow.
Well, I'm gonna get myself sorted, buddy.
Definitely.
Thank you, Sam.
We shall talk to you soon, brother. You take it easy, and congratulations.
Jared,
Thank you for coming
thank
on,
you.
Sam.
Sorry. Shit.
That's all right. We got a couple of people. Well, Shen, it was fantastic having you here as always. Great talking to you.
Thank you so
Love
much.
talking to you.
We love the queen.
Definitely.
Jess and Alex, I'd just like to thank you. Just take a couple of seconds to say thank you so much for organizing this. You, Alex, Dave, and Heiko, who are going to be hosting throughout the weekend. This is an amazing opportunity for sellers, producers, everything, challenges. And the amount of work that goes into this, I know because I've seen it in the background. And you guys have done this for people to enjoy the festival, sitting in the safety of their home, no sort of like worries about getting exposed to Corona. So you guys are doing absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. And I can only imagine the sleepless nights and that have gone into this organizing. So thank you so much. And I would like to end with a special announcement, and I'd like to do this at the Sons of Fire Festival. Is that okay?
Definitely.
So guys, League of Fire are bringing out the Chug V3. Now this is going to be sort of milder than Chug 2. This is white blue jalokias and blueberries, and again, created by the hot products themselves. And it's going to be launched by no one else. And who can you guess who it is?
Dunno.
Can you guess?
You, hopefully.
No, not me. Someone much bigger than me. Ryback.
Oh, no way.
So this is the announcement I've been dying to tell everybody. And I've been like, I keep showing them about it. But he's my friend. He's agreed to do this. He's like so looking forward to it. And I just wanted to announce it at your festival, Jeff, Sons of Fire. Okay. I just wanted to announce to you guys that it's going to be launched by Ryback, no other than Ryback himself, Chug V3.
Now, let me ask you one question. Who's making the V3 again?
Oh, it's Hot Pods again. So that's Stephen and Sam Dixon.
The reason I said that, I kind of figured, but the reason I said that, you remember what Ryback said when he did the Chug Challenge. So he's going to really love Stephen Dixon.
Yeah, it's going to be much more than that. It's going to be like FFF Stephen Dixon. I'm sorry.
Basically. Very exciting.
So exciting. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I just want to get you guys to launch the special announcement. And I know League of Fire working on this with him. But I just wanted you guys to know, to be the first one to introduce that Ryback is going to be the League of Fire champion.
That's
excellent.
So exciting.
That is definitely so exciting.
I'm so excited. Thank you guys. Thank you for having me. Love what you're doing, what you've done this weekend. I'm so excited. I have nothing else to do this weekend, so now I'm going to be glued to the computer and the TV screen watching you guys. Thank you so much.
And if anyone does miss it, you can always watch it later on YouTube. It'll still
Absolutely.
Tomorrow we have camp. Well, we're going to basically, we're going to move from you straight into Johnny Scoville himself. So thanks again, Chef. We will talk to you soon.
Absolutely. Mwah. Take care.
Okay, as you saw there. Now we're waiting on Johnny. Give us a couple of minutes and we'll have Johnny here. There we go. We can remove me out.
Thank you so much, Kahina. What an honor to be here. I appreciate it. Guys, thank you for allowing me to speak to you for a few moments. Jeff reached out to me and told me about Sons of Fire Online Sauce Festival. My wheelhouse. It's kind of what I do. And I asked if I would talk for a moment. Absolutely. I want to take a minute and just talk to you a little bit. Now, I got to tell you something. This was totally impromptu, but I work really well without a net. But here's the reason I bring that up. I don't have the products to show you. I want to talk to you a little bit about the products from Chase the Heat. I don't really have any here. I have one or two. I also want to talk to you about Blazing Foods. But I want to take just a bit. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for allowing me to come join you guys. You know, COVID's been a drag, and it's stopped the festivals that are happening out and about. It can't stop us. There are ways around it. So I'm really, really glad to be here. Guys, this whole thing has been like a storybook sort of thing for me. I can't believe where I'm at. I can't believe how amazing this chili community is. League of Fire has been, before I even talk about Blazing Food products or Chase the Heat products, I want to talk about League of Fire. I can't begin to tell you how proud I am of my affiliation with League of Fire. What an amazing organization. You know what I mean? What they've done is they've put a spotlight on the chili world. They've created a ranking, a worldwide ranking system for hardcore chili heads, with lots of different tables that you can do to gain entrance into the League of Fire. And that's the most exciting thing. To me, it's sort of like the U.S. Open, like tennis tournament. It's a professional tournament, but it's a U.S. Open. They call it open for a reason. Anybody can go out. Anybody. I mean, that's exciting to me. You know what I mean? And League of Fire is the same way. Sure, you watch these, you watch guys like Dustin and Shahina and just these amazing people. I shouldn't have even brought up any names because there's 1,000 of them I should have gone over. But you watch these amazing people do these just unbelievable feats. And I know I was that guy once, sitting back watching videos going, I can do that. But I could do that. That's what happens. And people are watching it and going, I can do that. I'm just here to tell you, you're right. You can. So before I transition and tell you a little bit about Blazing Food products and Chase the Heat products, I want to tell you, if you've watched videos, there's so many different videos out there for people that are doing challenges for League of Fire. Just be really honest. If you've ever watched one of those videos and you thought to yourself, man, it's crazy. It's so much fun. I think I'd like to try it. I could do that. Then it's in you. Do it. If I didn't, I'd be a telemarketer still. You guys know that 4 years ago, I was a telemarketer in a dead-end job and hated it. But I knew there was something better out there. I made a post yesterday on social media that says, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. I really feel like that. So if something you love and you watch those videos and you say, I can do that, do it. Get in the League of Fire. It's really exciting. Thank you so much, League of Fire, for what you've done. You've just energized the chili community, and really the whole community, but you really a segment of the crazy ones, and that's exciting. They said I could talk about different products that we have. Let me hold on a second. I'm not sure if I have any. I do. I have very few of my products, and unfortunately, boy, this is how bad is this, you guys? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. How bad is that? I ducked off camera. You know what that means? What was I doing? I was cheating. I'm just teasing you guys. Talk first about Blazing Foods. David Foy owns Blazing Foods. He's just an amazing guy. Really great friend of mine. He has an eye and a flair for creating products that don't just taste just amazing, but the way they're packaged, you just want to pick it up and you want to take it home. I want to quickly show you a few of these. This is one of their great products, Carolina Reaper peanuts. These are the mild version. There's mild, medium, and wild. The mild is just incredible. The wonderful thing about it is it almost has a honey roasted kind of beautiful flavor. And you really get a chance to taste Reaper without suffering the Reaper consequences, which we all know about. This is his medium heat Reaper peanuts. If you take a look at the window, you can see the window. You can see the window of peanuts. They get darker each time. But these are all products that are available on deathnuts.com. This is the wild. Many, many other products, but just a couple that I had here. This is probably what most people know Blazing Foods for. Look at the dust here. This is probably one of the greatest challenges that ever happened. I think this challenge, the Death Nut 2.0, and the Death Nut, the original, has done more to ignite the chili community than almost any product out there. So for that and that alone, I salute you. He's a great business partner. So these are some of the products you can find on deathnuts.com. What an amazing guy and an amazing. Here's the thing: his products don't just look amazing, but the taste of them, they're really top shelf. And I would not have hooked my wagon with his wagon if it wasn't. So there are just a few of the items that you can find at Blazing Foods. And you can go to deathnut.com and you can see more. At Chase the Heat, he's my partner in Chase the Heat hot sauce. This is the tail end of, there's only like this much left. This is a bottle of CTH1 Panango. It's a pineapple mango reaper sauce. It's amazing on fish, wings, really good on grilled salmon, awesome on pizza, and an amazing sauce on ice cream. I gotta tell you something. A long time ago, when I first got into the chili community, I watched somebody make a post once that said, "What's your favorite hot sauce?" And I saw these. I still knew who these guys were, even though I was new in the industry or new online on social media. I still knew who all these guys were. And I watched sauce makers say my sauce, or just, I don't have it in me to say this is my favorite sauce. I don't. I do have it in me to say this is my favorite sauce on ice cream. This is not my favorite hot sauce. I do love it, but this sauce is so good on ice cream. So here's one of our products that we have. We also have, we have this really neat. I didn't think I had this with me. This is a Chase the Heat hot sauce spoon. The reason this is a really important item, it's made out of mother of pearl. The catch line is don't taint your sauce. The reason we say that, if you use a stainless steel spoon, it affects the flavor of your food, not just sauce, anything you're eating. You don't know it and you don't realize it because when you were little, when you could walk, they stuck a spoon in your mouth and you had it for your whole life. There's a reason that very wealthy people use a spoon like this when they eat $100,000 per serving caviar. They don't want to taste a metal spoon. So if it's good enough for rich people, it's good enough for us chili heads. So David Foy and I created it. We just decided to use it for hot sauce. He didn't create a thing. We just said, hey, if it works for caviar, can it work for hot sauce? And man, it did. The reason it's so important is you are a hot sauce reviewer. You. Yeah, you are. You know you are. When you buy a bottle of hot sauce, you go home. Who buys a bottle of hot sauce, goes home, opens up and pours it on their food and eats it? Nobody. You look at the label, you read the ingredients, you look at the viscosity of it. You take the top off and you smell it. And you know what you do next? You pour it on a spoon. You do. I know you do. And you eat it. And you think about, you kind of formulate your thoughts of what you're tasting. We all do that. So since you're a reviewer, stop tainting your sauce. Seriously, don't do it. You'll have such a better experience if you don't. This is the other thing. This is probably one of the most popular products we have at Chase the Heat. Kind of a worldwide phenomenon, really. It's the Tube of Terror. I think I'm probably going over my 10 minutes. I'll kind of wrap this up pretty quickly. Several years ago, after becoming good friends with David Foy, we had a lot of fun. He's a good guy. He called me. He's like, man, let's do something. Let's do a collab. I'm like, what do you got in mind? And he's like, what do you have in mind? I'm like, you're the peanut guy. What do you mean? Let's do a peanut. So we decided to do a peanut challenge. You got sauces all over the world that will say this is the hottest sauce in the world. There can only be one, right? These are the hottest peanuts in the world. Bank on it. There isn't any hotter. Okay. And if somebody ever makes a hotter one, we'll make a hotter one after that. Anyhow, it's empty. David said, let's do a challenge. So we came up with the Tube of Terror. Here's the thing. He started sending me peanuts, and the first peanut he sent me, I'm like, it's not. He would send me the peanut. I get on the phone. I'm like, are you ready? One peanut he'd send me. I put it in my mouth and eat it. I'm like, not hot enough. I'll talk to you later. We did this for like weeks. He sent me another nut. I'd eat it. Tastes great. Not hot enough. I'd fold. Not funny? Flip phone. So we did this over and over again. They kept getting hotter, but it wasn't hot enough. I wanted to be a challenge that was going to be actually a real challenge. Most of the challenges out there, do you know the biggest challenge is swiping your credit card? We wanted this challenge to be a lot more than the financial end of it, which is very affordable, by the way. At any rate, we're getting closer and closer. And one day he sent me a peanut. And man, the second I put it in my mouth on the phone, I'm like, it's plutonium, isn't it? He goes, yeah. I'm like, it's hot, but it's awful. I've eaten a lot of plutonium, pretty sensitive to it. So I knew immediately. So I said, listen, we need to use something different. I said, started talking about capsaicin crystals. Had a good contact, gave him my contact, and we were off. He sent me a peanut. This is a true story, man. He sent me a peanut. I got him on the phone. I said, you ready? He goes, yeah. I put the peanut in my mouth. And I mean, like 10 seconds in, I said, it's too hot. And he goes, what did you say? I said, it's too hot. He goes, I've never heard you say that. And I said, I don't think I've ever said that before. He goes, why do you say it's too hot? I said, because it is. I need to be able to do the, it's got my picture on it. Don't you think I need to be able to do it? I would be hard pressed to finish a challenge with all of these nuts. So what he did was we backed down the recipe a little bit. He sent me another one, and bam, that was it. And that's what we have here. It's a 15-minute challenge. You have 10 minutes to eat the peanuts. As soon as the 10 minutes concludes, you have a 5-minute afterburn. You can consume no drink, no liquids, nothing during the challenge. It's to say that it's been a success is sort of silly. It's if you go on YouTube and type in "tube of terror," you will see hundreds and hundreds of videos all over the world of people attempting it. Some of them are hilarious. So that, if you go check out JohnnyScoville.com. If you go to Chase the Heat, you'll get there anyway. But go to JohnnyScoville.com. You'll see the products that we have there that I have on my side. Go to DeathNuts.com. You'll see my partner's products. They're just amazing. They really, really are. I want to conclude this whole little brief talk, and I'm sorry I went a little long. You need a hook. The hook will pull you off. This community, I got to tell you, when I started my channel, I started my YouTube channel about 4 years and a month ago. In fact, today is 4 years and 1 month. So it's 4 years and 1 month old. When I started my YouTube channel, there were a couple dozen, maybe, chili channels on YouTube. And that was my motivation. I watched them, just like I said about League of Fire. I watched people eat these peppers. I was like, I want to do that. And I started my channel. And what I've learned is from being in this community, I'll say it clearly, this is the most solid community, the most amazing people I've ever encountered. I mean it. It's the most welcoming. Nobody looks down your nose at you. It's a weird thing too, because everyone wants to eat the hottest stuff. Who can eat the hottest? It doesn't matter. We're all part of the same crew. We're all cogs in the same beautiful wheel. And I just want to say that the greatest joy that I have in, starting Chase the Heat and doing what I do, truly, it's probably working for myself and not having to have a boss. You know what I mean? But the relationships that I've formed, I'm not the oldest guy in the world, but I've learned in my life that the greatest things in life, man, they're not things at all, right? Right? They're not. Let me tell you what I value the most in my life. I value relationships and bonds with people and friendships. That's what I value the most. That's what this is about. You know what I mean? And the bonds that I've created that have just happened in this community, it's almost hard to even describe. I could throw a dart at a globe, and I promise you I'd find somebody within a mile that would be my friend. It's like the whole world. It's like the most welcoming thing. Every country I've been to, there's that same feel. We are a family. And every family, you're going to have what I'm going to say. Every family, you got someone who's going to kind of go off track. It happens. But you want to know something? Collectively, this is the greatest group of humans I've ever encountered in my life. And I value it. I count it as such a privilege to call all of you my friend. I mean that. Didn't mean to get too wordy. I apologize. I want, for the Sons of Fire Hot Sauce online sauce show. I hope you guys kill it. Guys, buy sauces. Buy lots of sauces and try them. Try sauces you've never tried. Reach out and try products you haven't tried before. That's the beauty in doing what we do. So thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Sons of Fire. You guys are awesome. Please forgive me for being so long-winded. I didn't mean to. This is what happens when you work without a net and there's no script. But I love you guys a lot. I really mean that. So you guys enjoy the online festival. Buy a lot of hot sauce. Hot sauce is life. Please do that. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was Chase the Heat.
Now, wasn't that amazing? I mean, how can you follow that? How can you follow that? We are all cogs. That's, I posted that a couple of days ago, because talked to Johnny, and I mean, it's just, that is perfect. Well, as you noticed, Johnny was saying right there, one of his favorite challenges is the Death Nut Challenge. And we have 2 people that are going to try the Death Nut Challenge. The first person that I'm going to bring in is our Sergeant at Arms. He's one of the founding members of Sons of Fire, John Zawicki. John, how are we doing? Internet, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Perfect. Excellent. So, how are you?
Yeah, I was muted. Good morning. Good afternoon.
All right. Well, we don't need to talk much. All we need to do is see you eat a bunch of nuts. Death Nut Challenge. Great to have you here, but we can still see what you're doing. The sound is just a little spotty, but other than that, we can see what you're doing, and that's the most important. Next one is Billy. Billy, how are we doing today? You got me?
I'm doing great.
Excellent. Everyone doesn't know Billy Nelson, famous in the chili community. Won't say what, but let's just leave it at that. So you guys are going to be trying the Death Nut Challenge. So the Death Nut Challenge, the rules on those, they tell you to wear like extremely hot gloves.
Wear extremely hot gloves.
They're like, it's extremely hot. Wear gloves. There should be a comma there. No liquids or food allowed until completion. You're going to chew the entire contents of each level for at least 15 seconds. And then you've got to wait 60 seconds before advancing to the next level. So after eating the contents of level 5, the Death Nut, you must endure a 5-minute afterburn to complete the challenge. So if you guys want to get the challenge prepared, I don't even know if this is a League of Fire approved challenge or not.
It's on the League of Fire. It's on the League of Fire website, but it doesn't have a table yet.
Yeah, it's on the League of Fire website, but it doesn't have a table. So,
oh wow.
Yeah, I should probably have you read the disclaimer just in case they do it at the table. You guys have a disclaimer? But then again,
I'm just doing this for fun.
I figured that. So, Billy, you should read the disclaimer if you would, just in case. I've checked, I can find it there. But.
Yeah, I don't think it is, but I'll go ahead and read it just in case. I, William Nelson, am over 18 years of age and of sound mind and have read and understood the hot sauce product disclaimer on the League of Fire website. In summary, I accept that the League of Fire, their suppliers, manufacturers will under no circumstance be responsible or liable for any claims of injury or damage arising from consuming this product or multiple thereof. I acknowledge and agree to this fact without question.
Excellent. And John's doing it for fun because John's tough.
Yeah, I'm glad I get to do this with John.
Not really, but I do agree to the disclaimers as far as not holding anybody liable for my injuries.
Excellent. If you want, you can guys open up your first level.
Chew entire contents for
Some things you chew the entire contents and swallow. See, they're very specific.
No, it just says 15 seconds chewing and then 60 seconds before the next level.
All right, so what I'll do is, if you guys are telling me it's ready, I'll start the timer, and then you have 15 seconds of chewing, and you've got to wait at least 60 seconds before you advance to the next. Are you guys ready then? Oh, wait, John, you ready? All right.
Yeah, ready.
All right, so I'm going to start it, and you can start eating now. So there's the 15 seconds. You can,
You can swallow now.
you can swallow now basically, but you have a whole minute. Perfect on that one. When John's done, did you finish already, John? No, there it is. So
I'm done.
All right. Level 2 will start when it hits 1 minute. So if you want to get the next nut ready for level 2,
Wait, when it hits 60 seconds, after the 15 seconds.
is it? You see, it just said 15 seconds to chew it.
Oh, that's true. You can wait 60. Okay, I think you're right.
So I'm going to go with that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stop it right at 1 minute here. There's 1 minute. So if you guys are ready for the next one, you tell me 1, 2, 3, or I'll tell you 1, 2, 3, go, and you can go. Everybody ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, go.
I love how John just pops them back straight from the
Yeah, I love it. John's like, I'm not even putting them in my hand, just whoop, straight back.
Or it's been 15-second chew.
I just hope that powder doesn't get in my
The
eyes.
15 seconds are over, so like perfect there. You can get the third ones ready now for that too. And
30 seconds.
you've got 30 seconds to go before the next one starts.
These nuts are actually really good. I like that sweet glaze that they got over the heat.
I bet. I mean, Johnny's is stupid.
I agree. I agree. Real tasty. I don't think any of them are hot yet, in my opinion, but
No, well, they'll get.
we'll see what the 13 million cap crystals do to me.
Yeah, I'm heating up a little bit, but
Well, there's the minute
nothing
off.
that I don't do with like a hot sauce or anything.
Okay, so if you're ready for the next level, we're ready on that too. Both ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Again, 15 seconds to start chewing or to chew it. Chewing time is up. Open mouth from John. Open mouth from Billy. So we still have another 30 seconds on this level.
That one was It's Getting Real. You definitely start to feel a little bit more like the Carolina Reaper in there.
Yeah, I'm sure that they build you up slowly. They're like,
Yeah.
taste this nice spicy nut, and then it's building. Check to see if it's 5 minutes after the 60 seconds. I'm sure it is.
Yeah, I'm sure on that last nut, I'm going to have a good burn.
Yeah, definitely.
No, it only says after eating the contents of level 5.
That's that one. So if you want to get number 4 ready.
So to the last one, it's just 5. It's not a 6.
Okay. It says after eating the contents of level 5. Okay. So both of them have to open them up at the same time. That's what I'm saying.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah.
After
Okay.
the 15.
All right. If you guys are ready, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm just going to make them both. That way they're
Or
really sure.
5 minutes and 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. We're trying to interpret the rules here as we're reading them. Because, the last one,
Slightly ambiguous.
there's the 15 seconds. Yeah, the last one says, after eating the contents of level 5, you must endure a 5-minute burn.
It's starting to get hot.
Yeah. Open mouths again, did you do it? I may have missed it, but if you did it, perfect. See, now, this last one, I'm just going to read by what it says. And it says, after eating the contents of level 5, the death, you must endure a 5-minute burn to complete the challenge. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you guys together, and because you look like you're right around the same time. And when you both do I'm going to do the 5-minute afterburn after